And welcome back to the Monday Night Raw after Money in the Bank. Bron Breakker is here and he says, DiBiase, what's the meaning of this? My title wasn't up for grabs in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. I wasn't even in that match. I demand you give me my title back immediately. DiBiase says, you demand me, kid? I didn't like your father, your uncle, and I don't like you. I also don't answer to you. I'm the general manager of Monday Night Raw. I call the shots. You want the Intercontinental title back? Earn it. Or we can discuss other arrangements. After all, everybody's got a price. Bron Breakker not liking that. He says, I'm not buying what you're selling, and I can't be bought either. You either give me what I want, or I'm going to take it. After that, I'm going to hurt you. Strong words from Bron Breakker. Is that a threat, DiBiase asks? He says, no, Ted, that's a spoiler. Whoa, intense words from Bron Breakker here tonight on Monday Night Raw. This was earlier tonight, and now Cameron Grimes, who, accompanied by Ted DiBiase, the general manager of the Monday Night Raw, and also the mentor to Cameron Grimes, is out here. Cameron Grimes is holding the Money in the Bank briefcase now. Now, at Money in the Bank, we saw Cameron Grimes climb the ladder, and there wasn't a briefcase hanging over the ring. There was the Intercontinental Championship. Like Bron Breakker said, he wasn't even in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, but somehow his championship was put on the line in that match, as was the briefcase with the contract for the world title. Anytime, any place. Cameron Grimes won that. Now somehow he is both Mr. Money in the Bank and the Intercontinental Champion. Hopefully he'll shed some light on this situation. Cameron says, well, Cameron Grimes is standing in the middle of a WWE ring as Mr. Money in the Bank. But not just that, I'm also your new Intercontinental Champion. 2 weeks ago, I didn't even work here anymore. I was released and wound up in TNA, and let's just say things weren't really going my way there either. But now, thanks to a little wheeling and dealing, I'm back on top of the world. See, at Money in the Bank, I climbed that ladder, I grabbed the Intercontinental title, and became a champion. I also earned myself a contract for the world title, any place and any time I want it. So what's next for Cameron Grimes? That's easy. I'm taking it all, baby. I'm taking it to the... Oh, Bron Breakker, out of nowhere, just like he warned DiBiase, coming in here and attacking Cameron Grimes with a spear. Takes Grimes down. Now he has possession of his Intercontinental title. Ted DiBiase watching on, not liking this. Breakker, with the title over the head of Cameron Grimes, the title spills to the outside. Bron going to retrieve it. As we take a look at this crowd here. No, he's retrieved a table instead. Not done with the punishment on Cameron Grimes, who has effectively stolen his Intercontinental Championship. Sends Grimes into the table, and it looks like he's got designs on putting Grimes through that table with a spine buster with authority. DiBiase chewing Breakker out. These two going back and forth. They had words before the show, as we just saw. Now they're still going at it here in the aftermath of this. DiBiase obviously telling Breakker off, probably threatening fines and suspensions, but Bron Breakker will not stop the attack on Cameron Grimes. Now retrieving that Intercontinental title that is rightfully... he just clocked the general manager, Ted DiBiase, over the head with the Intercontinental title. That is not going to be the end of this story. I don't know where this is going to go, but obviously this is a controversial issue. There's no reason Bron Breakker's Intercontinental title should have been on the line, as Jey Uso comes out for our opening contest here. And you have to assume that Cameron Grimes bought his way into the Money in the Bank ladder match. You have to assume that Cameron Grimes bought the Intercontinental title. I don't know what authority Ted DiBiase thinks he has that he can strip a champion that's not even in this match and put their title on the line for 8 other people, and then add that to a Money in the Bank ladder match that already gets you a contract for a world title. So it's basically a double champion guarantee here. I mean, how much money did Cameron Grimes pay the $1 Million Man to make this happen? I mean, this is unprecedented. This is crazy. And we're going to see how this develops. But Bron Breakker obviously not going to stand for it. It's interesting that Ted DiBiase brought up the Steiner brothers, who Money Inc. back in the day had a feud with over the tag team titles. So obviously some bad blood there between the Steiners and DiBiase. And interesting seeing that brought up in 2025. So yeah, I think it was back in, man, what was that, like 1992 that they wrestled against each other, Money Inc. and the Steiners. They had in the short stint in the WWE for the Steiner brothers. Crazy. Carmelo Hayes, SmackDown superstar, coming down the rampway to face Jey Uso here. Both of these were competitors in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and there was a little tension between the two of them. Tempers flared, things got a little heated, so the powers that be saw fit to let them settle their differences in the ring here tonight in a one-on-one contest. Jey Uso and SmackDown's Carmelo Hayes, one time only here on Monday Night Raw. Let's get it started. And here we go. Both men rushing in and both men missing. Chop block by Jey Uso takes Carmelo Hayes down. Carmelo Hayes, his mouth gets him in a lot of trouble. Jey Uso, been doing this a little bit longer. Probably deserves a little more respect than Carmelo Hayes shows his way. We know that Carmelo Hayes is very confident, but he's also very arrogant. He puts himself in a higher echelon than maybe he's earned as of yet. Not to say that he won't get there. He's got all the skills in the world. He is him, and he's a future world champion, no doubt about it. But he's not there yet, and he's rubbed a lot of the veterans as we go for our first cover of the match. Gets a 1 count, does Jey Uso. He's rubbed a lot of the older superstars, the more experienced superstars, the wrong way since he came up to the main roster. But, he does back it up. He holds his own against everyone he steps in that ring with. He had a really good showing in the Money in the Bank ladder match. As we have an exchange of punches here, and Carmelo Hayes on the losing end of that. Looks like he is done. Wants no part of Jey Uso. Going to take a powder here and head to the back early. Jey Uso not having any of it though. Clocks him again and sends him back into the ring. And this match will continue, much to the chagrin of Carmelo Hayes, who just tried to escape and just keeps getting punched in the face. I think Jey Uso might have just busted him open there and then drop kick it to the face. Yeah, he's bleeding on his right temple, I believe. So we'll get a shot of that. Now right back to the outside. He's like, "You want to go? Go." "No, I'm not done with you yet. Let's get you back in." In and out. Jey Uso sends Carmelo Hayes once again, just toying with him now. He's like, "You sure you don't want to leave?" "Nah, come on, not done with you. Let's play some more." Jey Uso just having his way with Carmelo Hayes at this point. Now sends him back into the ring one more time. And Carmelo Hayes worn out after all that. Jey Uso feeling it, kind of beating the respect into the young blood. Goes down for the pin. Now you can see a little bit of the blood on his right temple there. Just a 1 count though. We'll see how Carmelo Hayes is after a little bit of blood loss. Oh, he catches Jey Uso, but Jey Uso with a counter knee right to that open wound and then kicks him in the face. Just stomps viciously on that wound too. Oh man, he's found his target And he is wearing him out. Jey Uso vibing right now. And Carmelo Hayes gets back to his feet just to be met with more punches. Just not Carmelo Hayes' night tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Now he rolls to the outside, possibly going to leave again, but Jey Uso follows him out with a suicide dive. Still not going to let him get out that easily. Oh, just a straight punch. Now Carmelo Hayes maybe has had enough. Jey Uso with a counter, though. I don't mean to laugh. It's just Carmelo Hayes, no matter what he does, Jey Uso's got his number. Uso breaking the count. Carmelo Hayes still down on the outside. Up to a 6 count. Or now we're up to a 6 count. Oh! First 48. Lung blower. Carmelo Hayes might be back in this, but no. Jey Uso counters, sends Melo back into the ring, and follows up with a series of stomps. All Melo can manage is a couple of moves here and there. Other than that, he has not been able to mount any kind of offense against Jey Uso. Jey Uso's had his number since the beginning of the match. Oh, Melo finally with a little bit of offense here. Nice springboard moonsault. Goes for cover. Not even a 1 count, though. Goes for another springboard clothesline. Takes Jey Uso down that time. Oh, he tries to kick him. Melo catches it. This could be the turning point for Carmelo Hayes here. Nice move there. Gets the cover. 1. Almost a 2 count. Jey Uso back up. Goes for a super kick, but Melo counters with a punch, holding him off. Now Melo is man, he's exhausted here. He's trying to hold his own with Jey Uso, but he is getting rocked. Oh, but he counters that. He blocks Jey Uso, gets a good punch in. But Jey Uso with the super kick takes Melo down. Now a low one, followed by that signature chop. As the crowd screams Uso. Big headbutt by Jey Uso. But Melo's still in it. Showing signs of life. Flatliner takes him down, goes for the cover. Gets a 1.5. Uso just yanking him around by his head. Getting him in position here. And Uso climbs to the top. He's going for it. The big Uso splash followed by the cover. 1, 2, and it is all over. Jey Uso has just defeated Carmelo Hayes here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Good effort for Carmelo in the back half of this match, trying to get back into it. Delivered a few signature moves, but it just wasn't enough. He had taken too much damage. He was already exhausted, lost a lot of blood. And Jey Uso capitalizing on it and gets the 1, 2, 3. Congrats, Jey Uso. Jey Uso celebrating after that victory. Now we head to backstage. Liv Morgan says, "Hey champ, it seems our paths are destined to cross once again. I wouldn't get too preoccupied with those shiny new tag team titles of yours, or you might not see me coming to take that Whittle World title away." Liv, I don't worry about you taking my title, Rhea says. I don't even think about it, sweetheart. There's no way you're ever getting close to my world championship. Liv says, "Oh yeah? Watch me. Bye." Interesting. So Liv threatening a cash in, and now we head to our main event. John Cena versus Seth Rollins. two more competitors that were in that Money in the Bank ladder match. Things got heated between these two as well. You see the tension on both of their faces at the beginning of this match. Oh, Cena rushes in but gets caught with a drop kick by Seth Rollins. Front face DDT by Rollins on Cena, taking him down. Rollins with the early advantage here. As Cena rocked. As I was saying though, Liv Morgan teasing a cash-in on Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, the new women's tag team champions, but she is still the women's world champion. And crossbody by John Cena. Interesting move. But Liv Morgan missed Money in the Bank and could cash in that briefcase, that contract, anytime she wants. As Seth Rollins is up and over. Reverse CDT takes John Cena down. Now Rollins climbing to the top. Cena on the approach, gets caught with the clothesline, and it is all Rollins. The opening of this match sends Cena to the outside. Now back on the top rope again, looking to fly. Moonsault misses. John Cena out of the way. Rollins lands hard on the floor, gets elbowed. Now Cena, not sure what he's doing here. Rollins throws Cena out to the crowd. Now they are battling in the WWE universe here. Got to be careful they don't get counted out though. We're up to a 5 already. 6 count as Rollins continues to bash away at John Cena. Rollins making his way back to the ring. 7 count. 8. Oh, he takes Cena down. We're up to a 9. And Rollins gets back in the ring. Cena's still on the floor. Rollins is going to steal this victory with a count out. Cheap victory here. What a way to end up in Monday Night Raw. Oh wait, Ted DiBiase has come out. He says, no, we're not letting things go down like this. This is the Raw after Money in the Bank, the $1 Million Man show. A main event as big as John Cena versus Seth Rollins isn't ending on a countout. That's why I'm ordering this match to be restarted, and to make sure there is a definitive winner, I'm sending out a special guest referee who both superstars are very familiar with. Let's see who this special guest referee is as we get set to restart this match. Oh my God, it's CM Punk. Now we know the long storied history with CM Punk and John Cena. They're actually on good terms, but they had an iconic feud. I mean, this is, you know, the pipe bomb, the birth of the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, right? The PLE now. The hijack title. Their feud is legendary. It's one of the biggest feuds in wrestling history, CM Punk and John Cena. And of course, we all know the feelings Seth Rollins and CM Punk have for each other and their history, going back to the origins of the Shield. So this is probably the best choice, the most controversial choice, and if there's anybody that can keep John Cena and Seth Rollins in line, it is CM Punk. So we're going to see if CM Punk calls it down the middle, if he has a little bit of favoritism here, which way that leans, or if he's just going to, go off the rails and be CM Punk. This is going to be very interesting. What a way. Now this is a way to close out Monday Night Raw. It was going to be disappointing with a cheap countout victory. Now we restart this match. CM Punk, special guest referee. Let's run it back. John Cena, Seth Rollins. Let's go. Here's Seth Rollins. Not too happy about this. Cena ready to rekindle this. Now they lock up. Cena immediately trying to pick up Rollins. Rollins again with that reverse DDT, getting an early advantage here. CM Punk so far staying out of their way. Got a submission hold here. And CM Punk ignoring it. John Cena out quickly. Cena in control. Sends Seth into the corner. Countered by Seth. Oh, they run into each other. A little bumping of the head, or meeting of the minds, I guess you would say. Again with the submission, and CM Punk leans in the corner, completely ignoring it. Now Cena showing off his power. Tossing Rollins around like he's a baby, goes for a cover, and CM Punk waves off the cover, ignores it and waves off the cover. So CM Punk just in business for himself here. I can imagine things are going to get really heated between these three. Cena with a hard shot just busted Seth Rollins open, I think. Oh, Cena gets hung up on the ropes. Yeah, you can see the blood streaming down the middle of Seth Rollins' forehead. Cena goes for a belly-to-belly. Rollins fights out of it. Neck breaker. No! Big forearm shot to the back of the neck. And Seth Rollins covers John Cena. CM Punk finally gets down for a count. Does not even make a 1 count, though. Was slow to get into position. Rollins tries that moonsault again, and this time connected. Oh, now he's going for a pedigree on John Cena on the floor. Nails it. John Cena could be knocked out right now. CM Punk admonishing them up to a 5 count, warning them to get back in the ring. And Seth Rollins continues to attack John Cena on the floor, possibly trying to get another count out victory here. In at an 8 count, John Cena has been pedigreed and leg dropped on the floor. CM Punk has stopped counting though. Not going to let it end on a count out again. Up to a 9 count though. John Cena walking around. CM Punk not making that 10 count though, allowing John Cena to get back into the ring. Sling blade by Rollins and goes for a cover. Punk back in position. Gets to a 2 count. Maybe a little bit slow, but he was going down for the 3. John Cena kicked out, so maybe he realized, you know, all right, I gotta actually do my job here. Oh, Cena countered the stomp with an RKO. We know there's history with Orton and Cena. They go way back, using his move from WrestleMania. Now he's turned the tables on Seth Rollins. AA just takes Seth Rollins down. Can Cena make the cover? He does. CM Punk down for the count 1. And he stops counting. Waved it off. Cena rolls. Oh, Rollins' foot was under the rope. Okay. Rope break. Saves Seth Rollins. CM Punk calling it. Surprisingly. Now Rollins is bouncing back. Super kick to John Cena. CM Punk hovering. Trying to wave Seth off here. It's unclear whether he's being, you know, down the middle or if he's I don't know. It's hard to read CM Punk right now. Not sure what he's thinking here. Seth Rollins throwing John Cena into the turnbuckle post, shoulder first. Now stomping away. Gonna pull him out for a power bomb. And go for the cover. CM Punk down for the count. 1, 2. A little bit slow. Not sure that was the same cadence as previous counts. Oh, CM Punk. Seth Rollins has just attacked CM Punk. He didn't agree with the count either. Thought it was a little bit slow. Now CM Punk retaliating. A sleeper drop. Takes Rollins down. Rollins kind of brought that on himself though. 5-knuckle shuffle incoming from John Cena. CM Punk almost in the way, connects with the 5-knuckle shuffle, goes for the cover. CM Punk down for the count. 1, 2, ignores the rope break that time, but Rollins manages to kick out. Oh, Cena, the shoulder slam into an AA, down for the cover. 1, 2, no, somehow Rollins kicks out again. Even though that was a slightly faster count than we had seen the past couple of times from CM Punk. Now CM Punk is taking off the turnbuckle pad. What the heck? John Cena is going to the top rope. What the heck? John Cena with a big splash. Mistake there. Rollins out of the way. Now CM Punk is replacing the turnbuckle pad. Rollins hits the stomp, and Punk took it off to fix it. Now he's in position 1. Very slow count with hesitation in between. Gets to a 2. Rollins had Cena beat, and he is not happy about it. CM Punk definitely abusing his authority at this point. To be fair, Rollins did attack him. Electric chair dropped him. But he was giving him a slow count. He did allow Cena to get back in the ring as well. So, you know, when he should have been counted out. So it's fair to say there's a little bit of, favoritism against Seth Rollins here. Not so much that Punk is a fan of John Cena, just that he really hates Seth Rollins and vice versa. CM Punk counting up to a 7 here as Rollins got thrown into the stairs. Now Cena has a hold of him. 8 count, looking to bring him back in the ring. 9 count. Both men are still on the outside. CM Punk. Rollins slides in first. Technically, John Cena should be counted out right now. CM Punk allows him to get back in. Cover by Seth Rollins. CM Punk down for the count again. Gets to a 2. Rollins almost had it. CM Punk left the ring, so Rollins couldn't get a hold of him. Now Rollins with a jumping knee from the outside. CM Punk not paying attention at all. Finally gets down, gets a fast 2 count. And now he just purposely didn't count to 3. Oh, and now he's just straight up attacking Seth Rollins. GTS. And Cena goes down for the cover. Oh, but CM Punk now attacking John Cena too. CM Punk has lost it. CM Punk doesn't even care anymore. He's just attacking both of them. I thought he was going to give the win to John Cena, but he doesn't even care. Now he's looking for a weapon. CM Punk with a kendo stick in the middle of the ring, swinging it at John Cena. Now, he tries to hit Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins counters and hits him with it. John Cena not even caring. He's going for the cover. John Cone has come out here to replace CM Punk. Sick of this injustice. Not allowing CM Punk to get away with this. CM Punk being relieved of his referee duties here. As he should. Couldn't call it down the middle. Has too much history with these two guys. Now CM Punk on the outside. John Cone, your referee. Cena going for the repeated shoulder blocks here. Thought he was going for 5-knuckle shuffle again. Oh, CM Punk back in the ring. Clocks John Cena with a chair. Now John Cone throwing CM Punk out of the arena. Seth Rollins, to be fair, had this match won like 3 or 4 times. Now John Cena rolls Seth Rollins in. There's still, John Cena getting rid of the chair now. I was about to say there's still a chair in the middle of the ring. Michinoku driver by John Cena. Oh, caught in the submission once again, but he's in the ropes. Crossbody takes Seth Rollins down. Cena in control once again. Oh, ducks under. And goes for the AA again. Connects. Seth Rollins is out. Drapes the arm over. Referee down for the count. And somehow John Cena has come away with the victory. So many shenanigans. Cena got counted out. Match restarted. CM Punk, the referee, screwed both of them. Attacked both of them. But somehow John Cena still pulled out a win. Your winner here tonight, John Cena. As we close out Monday Night Raw.